All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Allan Brown, head bartender here at Isla Rotterdam, and I want to give you guys a warm welcome to my presentation for my World Class Entry 2021. I'm a strong believer that bartending isn't just about making drinks, and bartending is more than that. It's about creating an experience for a guest, paying attention to those small details such as the light in the venue, sound, our appearance, how the bar looks, and of course our drinks. Due to the COVID situation, the bartending game has changed completely. We went from thinking outside of the box to create an experience to start thinking inside of the box. We would start thinking about packaging, writing personal notes just to create a unique experience for the guests. And also a big game changer is the cost structure has been totally changed. We went from only thinking of our cost of goods, such as the ingredients that went into the glassware, the serving vessel itself, and the garnish. And nowadays we need to take in consideration other aspects, like I said, such as packaging, design, branding, and of course delivery costs. And the best part of it, it also has to be profitable for the business. So my inspiration of my cocktail was to really create a unique experience for the guests and to make this as profitable as possible for the business. And I want to create an experience that the guests will remember and talk about to their acquaintances, family, and friends, and even advise to maybe order it and try the experience out. So enough about inspiration, let's get down and dirty and make you guys some drinks. And we're gonna start. First step is when you open your package, you'll receive hand sanitizer, homemade hand sanitizer. It's this black spray. And yeah, due to the COVID situation, I think it's very useful to disinfect and make sure you're COVID free. So start by disinfecting your hands and make sure everything is COVID free, guys. So for my cocktail, I will not be using any shakers and tins or stirring glasses. I'll be using a whipped cream siphon. And the reason why I chose this is because I want the end result of the drink, the cocktail, to be a carbonated drink. So we're gonna start with our first ingredient. It's the Johnny Walker Black Label, a really nice scotch, in my opinion, with lovely smoky notes and also some vanilla notes that it gets from the aging process. And my second ingredient is gonna be vanilla ginger liqueur, to really complement those vanilla notes that you get from the aging process. And ginger, because all of us know that ginger really goes nice with fucking scotch, right? This will also be my sweetening agent of the cocktail. And my second ingredient will be something to balance out the sweetness in the cocktail, and this will be verjus. The reason why I chose verjus is because it's a lot more complex and it adds a lot more flavor than a citric acid solution, and it has of course a longer shelf life than lemon juice. Followed by a homemade Jensen root syrup. And Jensen root, the reason why I chose it, because it adds some bitterness to the cocktail and some herbal notes. Last but not least, I'll go in with some clarified kiwi juice, and because in my opinion, kiwi and scotch pairs amazingly, man. If you don't believe me, give it once a try. Pour yourself a nice glass of scotch and buy yourself some kiwis and chow down on that, and you'll understand what I mean. There you go. A touch of water, of course, for dilution and really to bring all those flavor out. And last but not least, a couple of drops of salt solution. And the reason why salt, because all of us know that salt is a flavor enhancer, and this will enhance all those flavors that are incorporated in this drink. The other step is, of course, closing the siphon. And charge this with CO2 cartridges. And make sure everything is closed, otherwise you're gonna make a mess, you know? And really important also to add is make sure that all your ingredients are ice cold, because the colder the liquid is, the better it infuses with the carbon dioxide. But I have already prepared the cocktail for you guys, so I'm not gonna make it completely. And I don't really wanna get into the details of how I made the syrups, because I think you guys just wanna have a drink, and yeah, I don't wanna get, it could get really geeky and boring. So if you wanna know more about that, you'll find a recipe letter in the black box that I delivered to you guys, and step-by-step instruction how everything is made and clarified and so on. So due to the magic of internet, we end up with this beautiful bottle, the cocktail that we end up from the siphon, and it's super easy to serve. Just pop it open and you serve this in a short glass. If it's a perfect world, everybody would have big ice cubes, but regular ice cubes will be just as good. And then one bottle is for 2 serves, so make sure you don't have such a big glass. Boop. Boop. Fill it up to the rim. And as garnish, I added some dehydrated candied kiwis to make it a little bit more appealing for the eyes. And these are super delicious to eat, so if you want to go for it, I would say just go for it when you finish your drink and enhance the experience. So like I said at the beginning of the presentation, I really wanted to create an experience, and we as human beings experience things with our senses, and these are taste, sound, touch, sight, and smell. And especially when it comes to flavor, smell plays a key role. So at the beginning of the presentation, you guys disinfected your hands with the hand sanitizer, and this is hand sanitizer. I added essential oils of ginger, vanilla, and lemon. And these are also ingredients that comes into the cocktail, that you'll get into the cocktail, and make it a little bit more, tickle more senses than just the taste buds. So the idea is just to have a nice sniff from your hands, get the aromas of the ginger, and go for a nice sippy dip. And yeah, experience it, how it enhances all the other flavors in the cocktail, of course. So I want to introduce you guys to my serve, man. This is the Kiwi 12, and Kiwi, which translates to Portuguese to kiwi, and 12 for the youngest whiskey in this beautiful Johnny Walker Black Label blend. Cheers guys, and enjoy, man.